Tezos' street to fame was not a simple one. Given the difficulties, the coin has quick made strides. Besides, the organization additionally flaunts an energy-effective calculation, which is likewise adaptable. The local resource of the Tezos organization XTZ has been under due thought of financial backers and merchants. XTZ has proactively been recorded including up and over 10 crypto trades in only 2 years of its origin. Might it be said that you are thinking about XTZ for your portfolio, yet stressed over its profits? Follow this review till the finish to be aware of it. As we investigate XTZ and give you a nitty-gritty cost gauge for the present and impending years. Tezos crypto value expectation for 2022. The advanced resource had started its exchange for 2022, with its cost at $4.352. Disturbance in its cost direction pushed the value down to $3.799 by the 10th of January. Congruity in the downtrend further took the cost to $2.550 by the 24th of January. From that point, an upswing took the cost around 81.83% higher to $4.602 by the 9th of February. In any case, disturbance in the business coming about because of international tussles and took care of tightening, pushed the value down to $2.932 by February 24th. After a momentary advantage to $3.536, the cost of XTZ slid back to $2.910 by the 14th of spring. An upswing from that point prompted the quarter's conclusion at $4.009. The subsequent quarter was savage for the business. The irritating strife prompted a dive of more than 70% by the 17th of June. From that point, an upturn prompted the quarter's conclusion at $1.560. XTZ value expectation for Q3. A flood of new clients coming from coordinated efforts and appropriations, coming about because of the organization's assets. Like institutional-grade security, administration, energy-proficient calculation, versatility, and savvy contracts, could push the cost to more noteworthy levels. Subsequently, XTZ can rise possibly to achieve the greatest cost of $1.915, with a base cost of $1.469. Additionally, the typical cost of the coin could be about $1.687. Tezos coin value expectation for Q4. Developing positive opinions in Q4 and a spike in volumes could push the cost to more elevated levels. A bullish flood could assist with making the most extreme cost of $2.395. On the other hand, the confirms gauging the bulls could drag the base cost to $1.784. Progressively, calculating in the bullish and negative focuses on, the normal cost could settle at $2.110. XTZ crypto value expectation for 2023. Continuously 2023. Dramatic development is profoundly expected because of inbound turn of events and reception. In the most ideal case, XTZ might trade exchanges at a greatest cost of $4.051 toward the finish of 2023. The cost should drop to a base expense of $2.166 on the off chance that the bears rule the market. With normal trade pressures, the resource is expected to exchange at $2.972. XTZ coin value expectation for 2024. Due to Tezos' layered design and unequivocal update process, the organization can be prepared to give and consolidate new cutting-edge innovations after they become practical. This might help the coin's prevalence before long. Depending on its extraordinary highlights, Tezos is expected to get the particular least and greatest costs in 2024. As indicated by its principal, concentrate on the most extreme and least levels are normal as $6.576 and $3.479, separately. Additionally, exchanging costs are projected to be $4.812 all things considered. Tezos value expectation for 2025. Tezos experts and crypto fans are hopeful that Tezos costs will continue to ascend from here on out. Assuming the client base of the organization advances at an amazing speed, the organization would likewise warmly greet greater names in the business. In such a case, the cost of XTZ could drive to a limit of $10.571. On the other side, ebbing conspicuousness and stiffer rivalry among opponents could wreck the cost to at least $5.426. All things considered, obliged by the direct direction of value, the altcoin could settle at $7.374. Exchanging Monsters has changed its expectation at the cost of Tezos. It presently anticipates that the convention should hit a limit of $1.8725 toward the finish of 2022. Running against the norm, pattern inversions in the market would dive the cost to $1.2733. What's more, with normal trading pressures, it would wind up exchanging at $1.4980 toward the finish of 2022. The site has likewise made expectations as long as possible. It anticipates that the cost should flood to a limit of $2.562 by 2025. The firm predicts the normal and least probabilities happening at $2.0501 and $1.7426 separately. What is Tezos? Tezos, XTZ, is a blockchain network connected to a computerized token called a Tez or Tezi. Tezos are not in view of the mining of Tez. All things considered, token holders get a compensation for taking part in the evidence of stake agreement component. The expression Tezos is an old Greek word for savvy contracts according to the designers. The stage is novel as it has worked from its foundations to give a preferred administration process over Bitcoin and Ethereum. The Tezos has its local token, XTZ, which could be utilized for holding, sending, baking, or spending. Likewise, clients could utilize the token to decide on network and corporations. Principal examination. Arthur Brightman created Tezos. Tezos, likewise alluded to as XTZ, is a coin that is a multi-reason stage that upholds DApps and shrewd agreements. Arthur Brightman arranged the white paper on the shrewd agreement stage. Sent off a beginning up known as powerful record arrangements that capabilities by making a calculation that would set up the Tezos convention. Curiously, the tech firm was gained by the Tezos establishment. The stage's primary goal is to consolidate a self-remedying convention and on-fasten administration to oversee network changes. Moreover, the altcoin utilizes assigned verification of stake, DPoS, and upholds Turing-complete brilliant agreements. At long last, it would be worth focusing on that Tezos emitted into the crypto land by gathering $232 million in their record-breaking eco. Tezos expectation. As the Tezos establishment keeps on acquiring fame, so will the quantity of XTZ holders. Tezos cost forecast. The Tezos establishment will assume a significant part in future cost developments.